What's going on, YouTube? When Nico Harrison took over as general manager and president of basketball operations for the Mavericks back in 2021, the energy in Dallas was all optimism. Here you have a former Nike executive with major player connections and a reputation for business smarts. He was expected to be the new age executive who could bridge the boardroom and the locker room. But fast forward 4 years later, and that bright future feels like a distant memory. The Mavs are currently 3-7, sitting 14th in the West, and the franchise has become a cautionary tale of how one front office leader's missteps can derail a contender faster than anyone expected. From the Luka Doncic trade to alienating franchise legends, Harrison's tenure has been a masterclass in how not to run a team. Because the decision that will define Nico Harrison's legacy and will likely end his tenure was trading Luka Doncic, a generational superstar and perennial MVP candidate, to the LA Lakers in February of 2025. In return, Dallas received Anthony Davis, Max Christie, and a single first-round pick. That's it. Luka Doncic at 25, coming off a finals appearance and already a 5-time All-NBA first-team selection, was swapped for a 32-year-old power forward with chronic injuries and a wing rotation piece. The Lakers even had more to offer, which was Austin Reeves, Dalton Knecht, one more unprotected first, and 2 pick swaps. But Harrison didn't negotiate for them. And 9 months later, Luka's averaging 37, 10, and 9 for the Lakers, while Davis is already injured again. So Luka has transformed LA into a contender, while Dallas has imploded. So it's not just the worst trade of the decade, it might be the worst trade in league history. Now between 2027 and 2030, the Mavericks had traded nearly all of their first-round picks, swaps, and several seconds. Those moves were designed to build a defensive core around Luka Doncic, adding PJ Washington and Daniel Gafford. However, Luka was traded before those assets could be utilized. And with Anthony Davis and Kyrie Irving both on the decline and overlapping roles at the 4 and 5, Dallas has no clear direction. Their future draft capital is tied up, and even rookie Cooper Flagg, the one bright spot, can't save them from the lack of flexibility. In the aftermath of the Doncic trade backlash, Harrison attempted to defend himself by criticizing Luka's work ethic in a press conference. Now, the comments Harrison made was widely viewed as petty and were immediately refuted by former teammates including Dirk Nowitzki and JJ Barea, who praised Luka's dedication. Now, Dirk Nowitzki, who was the face of the franchise and his greatest player, has become a distant figure under Harrison's watch. Reports suggest Harrison told associates that it's not my job to make Dirk happy. Since then, Nowitzki has attended more games for other franchises, including LA, Milwaukee, Boston, than Mavericks games, despite living in Dallas. Now for fans, Dirk is the soul of the Mavericks, and alienating him was a mistake that deepened the rift between the front office and the fan base. The Dallas Mavericks are a shell of what they were less than 2 years ago. Once defined by Luka's genius and modern spacing, they are now a slow, injury-riddled mess with no offensive identity and no clear leader. Dirk Nowitzki has called their offense tough to watch. Anthony Davis is on the injury report again, Klay Thompson has been benched, and Kyrie Irving is still rehabbing his ACL. Meanwhile, Luka is thriving in LA and leading the Lakers to a 7-3 start while averaging a damn near 40-point triple-double. It's definitely salt in the wound for Dallas fans who now realize their franchise's greatest player since Dirk was traded away for pennies. For a team that just 18 months ago looked like a rising dynasty, that's the most devastating truth of it all. Nico Harrison's legacy will forever be synonymous with the fall of the Dallas Mavericks, a cautionary tale of arrogance, mismanagement, and how one executive can dismantle greatness piece by piece. But that's all I have for this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the comments, and I'll see you in the next upload.